miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Arlington. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another hit.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Whoa! Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Dak going to give this to Blue. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try to run for it with Williams. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll run with Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Headed left, buying time. For the pylon, he's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So, on 4th down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. is going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. J.D. Bertrand able to bring him down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Now, faking the give. This one complete to Washington. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's Matthew Hayball now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense is ready to make their way back onto the field. Play action now. Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd down and 3. Pistol now for Prescott. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dak to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. From the pistol, it's Carter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Atlanta. On the run, here's Carter. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 12. Short throw taken by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A carry. This is Carter. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Damone Clark there to get him down. Man in motion here is Washington. They'll run here. It's Carter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now a screen set up for Carter. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 10-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Osa Odigizua. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 10-3. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. A run with Carter. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down. It's another run here for Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Down to the 10. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Prescott trying to get his guys to the line. Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this one out wide to Carter. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Here's Carter, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Moving outside the pocket, Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On play action, here's Dak. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On second down, it's Dak. He's going to look for the home run ball. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Prescott again. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again. Prescott. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Second down. Prescott. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Man in motion here is Washington. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll step up and run. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slot man in motion left. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Go play action. It's Prescott. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nick Nash. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now give on the ground, and some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That one incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play fake. Prescott rolling to the left. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. On the run, here's Carter. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll try and run for it. First down and more. Past the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Still with 2 timeouts, but they're going to move quickly. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. 2nd down now, but the clock still moves.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.